Please welcome the Honorable Brian Schatz, Senior Senator from Hawaii.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here with all of you at the AI and Energy Summit, and I want to thank the Special Competitive Studies Project for having me. 2 years ago, before the world was captivated by ChatGPT and artificial intelligence became a routine topic of conversation in homes and schools and workplaces, Congress unleashed a clean energy revolution in the United States with the Inflation Reduction Act. The IRA set off unprecedented levels of public and private investment to manufacture and deploy clean energy nationwide. And we are starting to see real results, both in terms of reducing emissions and lowering energy bills. Now, it's also true that those same incentives can help to power another revolution in artificial intelligence if companies choose to embrace the opportunity. AI's demand for energy is extraordinary, with some models estimating that AI data center power demand will grow by 160% by the end of the decade. And already you have oil and gas companies looking to pounce. The Chevron CEO last week said, quote, "AI advance will depend not only on the design labs of Silicon Valley, but the gas fields of the Permian Basin." He is not talking about a future scenario. It is already happening. Utilities in Utah and Nebraska have already postponed the retirement of coal plants in order to help power data centers. And across the Southeast, you've seen utilities announce plans to build new fossil generation to meet the growing energy demand. And given all of that, it's no surprise that emissions of leading tech companies are exploding. Emissions of leading tech companies are exploding, flying in the face of their own climate commitments. And let's be really clear. Extending and expanding the use of fossil energy to enable AI growth is not an acceptable outcome. Nothing is worth the safety of the planet. But this does not have to be a zero-sum proposition. We do not have to pick one or the other between relinquishing American leadership and competitiveness in AI or saving the planet. Instead, what we need is for companies to devote the necessary resources to make sure AI runs on clean energy. AI is poised to unlock incredible benefits across so many sectors, including climate, especially climate. And I'm working with my Senate colleagues to support and encourage that. But the development of AI can't happen at the expense of our clean energy objectives. It needs to happen with it. We're beginning to see some companies take the lead here, partnering with utilities and energy companies to plan for and pay for new clean energy generation to power their growth. That is welcome news, and others need to follow. The IRA provides generous tax credits to companies of every size pursuing new clean energy projects, whether that's wind or solar or advanced nuclear or geothermal. So Congress has done its part here. We've made clean energy projects attractive and feasible and profitable investments. Now it's up to many of you here today to help to deploy these clean technologies at scale. The good news is scaling is part of what you do the best, and so I'm confident that you can step up to the challenge. This next decade is going to be decisive, both for climate and for AI. And it's up to all of us not to pit the two against each other, not to be forced into a false choice, but to treat them as important priorities that can thrive together if we work together. There's no reason energy and AI innovation shouldn't go hand in hand, but we actually have to make it so. And to do that, we are counting on all of your help. Thank you very much.